Hello guys, I'm Diane. This video is about how much I spent on my tiny house. You may be surprised. If you've watched my other videos, you have seen the house that I lived in across the fence. I sold it. I made $42,000. It was only 11 years old, so that's all the equity that I had in it. Okay, I moved in this backyard next door. This backyard is my daughter's property. She lives in front of me. And the building that I had, I'd purchased it several years ago, and it was in my backyard. Actually used it for storage. So I thought I could live in that. So I moved it down here in her backyard. It was a 14 by 40 made by the Amish. It was actually a repossession. And if you buy one of these buildings or sheds or cabins, whatever you want to call them, from the Amish, they finance them, and with little or no interest back then when I bought mine. And you can make payments on it. So you could start there if you have nothing else. Nothing else. So anyway, it was 2020 when this happened. COVID hit. I ended up living with my daughter in her home for 8 months before I was able to move into this tiny house. But I made it. Her middle son had just left for college for his junior year, so I stayed in his bedroom with my 2 Maltipoos and a cat. She was very gracious to let me do that. I'm looking at my list because I don't want to forget anything. Okay, and remember, that's when the lumber prices went up and everything, and I was still able to take that $42,000 and finish the inside, get appliances, all of that for $42,000. And the cabin, the initial cost was $8,400. So that comes to a total of $50,400. That's pretty good for a house. If you've seen my videos, you've looked at it, it's kind of nice. Very pretty. I love it. I could have left it like that and been happy, but I didn't. I didn't want to just walk out the door and standing in the yard, you know what I mean? So I built a deck all the way across the front. That was 40 foot by 10 foot wide. I built a side porch off of my bedroom. That's enclosed. You can't even get to it from the ground. I call it my coffee porch. I very seldom drink coffee out there. It's hot here in the south. And I built a porch off of my workroom, which is actually another bedroom. Could be another bedroom. Both bedrooms are 9 by 14. Okay. So I actually built a incline on that porch. Because I'm getting older, you never know. You might need a wheelchair or something. But I have trucks coming in and out, picking up, delivering, and the ramp helps when you're getting something heavy. I can use a dolly, to pull it up the ramp to get it inside. So that $9,000 brings the total to $59,400. That's my entire home. It's awesome. Okay, I lived like this for a year and a half. Totally content. Loved every inch of it. No regrets about leaving the other house. None. None. And by the way, the people who moved in are super nice. Love them so much. Okay, so then I had a very good year financially with my business. I make Roman shades and curtains. for some reason, I just got backed up house by house by house on lake houses here in North Alabama where I live. So I had one right after the other, and me and the people who work for me, who actually work in their own homes, you know, due to COVID, that kind of thing. We had to work our butts off, but we got them done. And they kind of started tapering off the next year, actually. But I actually put back $16,000 and hired someone to build me a sunroom on that deck that I never used because it wasn't covered. It was hot. It was pretty, had pretty furniture on it and plants, but it was hot. So I built the sunroom, $16,000. Did not have to have that. Glad I have it now because I started painting a year and a half ago, and I paint in there. It's wonderful lighting, wonderful. So now we're up to $75,400. It's a perfectly lovely home. I will put in the description below if you want to see the video that I made 4 years ago when I actually moved in. Or you can look at yesterday's video if you want to walk around my house. And tomorrow I'm actually walking around the house telling you the mistakes I made and the good decisions that I made. So I hope you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to see you every week. I've got lots planned to talk about. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.